Hello, my name is Carrie Howard, and this is video journal number 2. Um, it says reflect on the EBPs discussed in the IRIS module. Which ones are you familiar with, if any? Well, looking over the list of the IRIS model EBPs, the only one that was really not super familiar to me was maybe the structured play groups, but even that I've had experience doing similar things. So I'm pretty familiar with most of these evidence-based practices and or have used them. Differential reinforcement of alternative behaviors, discrete trial teaching, functional behavior assessments, peer-mediated instructions, prompting reinforcement, task analysis, technology-aided instruction and interventions, time delays, video modeling. These are all things I've used in the home, school, and community settings, working with students with autism throughout my years of experience. And they all have really pretty positive results, although it's important to note that, not everything is going to work with every student. Which ones would I be interested in learning more about? Well, technology is always something to stay on top of because it's always like changing, and what's relevant today might not be relevant next week. It's just growing quite rapidly. So I think technology aided instruction and intervention would be something that I would like to just make sure I'm on top of the trends and on top of the technology that's available so that I can use it to its optimum. Students, they really love technology, their games, and that's really kind of like a thing. So being able to incorporate that into teaching or assisting students or implementing interventions in some way using technology, I think is effective, such as like video modeling, where students are watching videos. That's a form of technology um, to help them to be more successful socially or learn how to navigate, or even like sometimes having students watch videos of themselves. Sometimes they don't realize like how they look. And so you can use technology to help students in a very individualized way. It says, discuss your thoughts regarding the faces of autism on page 8 of the module and what resonated the most with me. So I wrote down one of like a citation from it that really stuck out to me. It says, when teachers begin to view children's learning as a shared responsibility with families, they are more likely to meet the educational needs of the child. And I think that's important to think about the families that we're working with as like they're an integral part of the IEP team. And we need parent support, and that child, that student needs the parent support too. I think of parents as the child's first educators, and in order for what we're working on with them here in school to have long lasting effects that we wanted to have, it's the parents that are going to be seeing these children through all of their educational years into adulthood. They have the most invested into their child, and that disability is impacting that family the most in the home. So I want to give parents as much support as I can offer them in the class, or bridging that gap between home and school. If they come to me with questions or difficulties, or whatever, we could troubleshoot with parents and think of them as part of the IEP. They're an integral team member. So I like that, in listening to some of the stories that the parents had of their celebrations, the student strengths, and also the challenges that they faced. I've seen a lot of that firsthand working with students in the home and in the community. So um, that really did resonate with me. And I know that parents will often look to their student's teacher for support. And I like to be there to help support my parents and my families as much as possible. Thank you. Till next time.